Staying with the courts, a software developer accused of defrauding NCBA Bank over 57 million shillings will be detained for 5 days to allow police to complete investigations. The ruling by Milimani Law Courts magistrates follows a court session where both the prosecution and defense presented contrasting arguments on whether the suspect should remain in custody or be released on bond. Elsewhere, a former chief protocol officer in Garissa faces charges of forgery and fraudulently acquiring public property worth 6.8 million shillings. Letua Deborah with the details.
The prosecution, through Corporal Amos Ndonyo of the Banking Fraud Investigation Unit, told the court that Harry Nandwa was a key suspect in a complex banking fraud that targeted NCBA's Bank Rwanda subsidiary.
Noting the technical expertise of the respondent, who is a software developer, there's a possibility that he will gain access into the system, which may result into more loss of funds to the bank and its clients.
Nandwa, who previously worked as a consultant, is alleged to have tampered with the mobile banking system, triggering illegal transactions that led to the loss of 57.5 million shillings. Presiding Magistrate Ikubi granted a 5-day detention period and scheduled the matter for mention on June 24, 2025.
I find the application to be merited and competent to the extent that the respondent will be detained for a period of 5 days at the Capitol Hill Police Station. So I've granted the pre-trial detention for 5 days.
Elsewhere, Hadija Abdullahi Bare, a public officer formerly employed at the county government of Garissa as a chief protocol officer, has been charged with multiple offences including fraudulent acquisition of public property, deceiving a principal, forgery and altering false documents. Ms. Barre is accused of illegally acquiring property valued at 6.8 million Kenya shillings and providing forged academic documents purportedly from the University of Nairobi to secure her employment. She was released on a cash bail of 100,000 Kenya shillings or a bond of 500,000 Kenya shillings. And 7 police officers accused of shooting and killing Daniel Mwangi in London Estate, Nakuru on June 9th have been detained for 7 more days, pending investigations by Independent Policing Oversight Authority, IPOA. The 7 are Sergeant Nikaso Njue, Corporals Eric Mwangi and John Kihara, and Constables Naftali Gitonga, Ephantas Njeru, Marcela Tanui, and Isaac Anampoe. Senior Resident Magistrate Senior Muhoro, however, declined to grant IPOA 14 days they had sought through the Office of Director of Public Prosecution.
Through this miscellaneous application, I will allow the application party, the respondents shall remain at Menengai Police Station for further 7 days or not 14 days, pending completion of the investigations. We will mention the matter on 24th of June before the duty court.
Letua Deborah for Prime Edition.